Today, I just woke up and I said, instead of waiting on a good day, waiting around through ups and downs, waiting on something to happen, I just said, we're gonna have a good day, and all my homies gonna ride today. That's right. And all these mommies look fly today, and all we wanna do is get by today.
Good morning, Skills Center. I'm Daniel DeRocher with Madison Maurice, and we're bringing you your Thursday morning news.
Mrs. S. and some of her math students went to Edinburgh University for STEM Day. Students were able to learn a little bit more about science, technology, engineering, and math.
Last week we popped in on Miss Burnett and what's going on with her pumpkins. She wants to thank all of the students who participated in making the pumpkin walk a success.
Mrs. Smock returned last week. We met with her to see how she felt about being back.
How does it feel to be back, Mrs. Smock?
It feels awesome to be back. I really miss the Skills Center and all the students. I had unexpected surgery, but I am very glad to be back at Skills.
Is there anything you want to say to start the new year? Well, new year for you.
You know, I know sometimes it's a little tough getting going at the beginning of the year. It's a lot of work to do, but just keep pushing on and doing your best as much as you can, and you'll make it through.
All right. Thank you very much, Mrs. Smock.
A representative from Pittsburgh Technical College will be here on Monday in Miss Hammy's room. Sign-ups for the first and second block are on Mrs. Mogel's door.
And then on Wednesday, a rep from Penn State will also be in Miss Hammy's room during first and second block. Sign-ups for this presentation are also on Mrs. Mogel's door.
Now here's Zach with this week's big story.
Let me give you an interesting idea for a film. An invader from a distant world arrives tomorrow seeking riches. This alien invader meets the normal, uncontacted native people of this world with their various customs and behaviors unknown to our invader. The invader does not find what he has sought, departs, but soon returns with an armada to commence the process of capturing, decimating, pillaging, enslaving, raping, and torturing the native people for a mystical richness that actually does not exist. He does accomplish opening a pathway for an even larger invasion across several centuries, which will involve the continued extinction, slavery, and forced exodus of the natives. Whoa, sounds like a crazy movie, right? Or some epic survival shooter game coming out this fall for Xbox One, PC, and PS4? Well, it's neither of those things. What I've described to you is the voyage and conquest brought on by Christopher Columbus when he arrived in what is now Haiti, Puerto Rico, Dominica, and portions of Latin America. Columbus never landed in America, and it was common knowledge that the earth was round. Spain did not truly believe he would land in Asia, nor was Columbus a master mathematician, as his calculations were vastly false and distorting of the known proportions of the world. I'm not out to erase or lessen history. That isn't the point of this. Columbus could be said to be brave, yes, and through him, you and I and millions of other people exist. What I'm trying to say to you is that we can't simply make people into heroes, and just because they lived in a different time, by no means exempts them, nor their celebrations, from scrutiny. If someone does great things in their great life, only to be found out to have been a serial rapist after their death, are they exempt from criticism? Because they possibly did heroic things? The Confederacy and the recent fight to keep monuments is similar in this way. While not every Confederate owned slaves and may have been honorable in combat, yet to our modern morality, which we must and do go upon, every Confederate was a violator of human rights and fought to maintain slavery. Columbus, Confederate men and women, they can be and should be judged by us. When we have holidays and monuments, we are telling our children that these heroes represent good, and we shouldn't have to hide their dark secrets or pretend that they don't exist. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Late last week, there was an incident with an Erie High School student that was all over local media. The student posted a picture of himself posing with what turned out to be an airsoft rifle, with the threat spelled out on the post. While the situation has been handled, it got us thinking about the safety of our school. Tyler went to see what you had to say.
On a daily basis, do you feel safe in school?
Yes, I do.
Why?
It just feels like a really safe environment and a safe place to be.
Yes, I feel safe at school on a daily basis because we have teachers and strong, willing people to help out just in case a bad situation happens.
Yes, I do feel safe in school because I have faith in our student body, and I think that we're all here to learn. We're all here for a common purpose, so there's no reason we should be in danger.
I mean, yeah, sometimes, but the lockdowns and stuff, that just gives you a little startle.
What are the measures you take as guardian of the door to ensure the kids' safety?
Well, we have a visitor at the door right now. Let's take a look.
Welcome to the Skills Center. How can I help you today?
My name is Mr. Williams, and I'm here to speak to a student.
May I ask who the student is?
The student is Tyler White.
Come on in.
People are nice here. Since I'm new, they'll show me around what am I supposed to do. So I think it's a safe school.
I think the takeaway from this is you're here in high school. It's going to stink sometimes, and calling in threats isn't really going to help anyone, you know? I mean, you're here, work with the time you have, and go to a nice college and make money for yourself. I'm just saying. Switching gears, this week I'd like to introduce a new segment that's dedicated to all you freshmen. And here's the Freshman Survival Guide.
Growing up, it's tough. Parents suck. All you want to do is play Xbox 360. On top of that, you're in high school now. Yikes.
Right? Kills my vibe.
Lucky for you, all the cool people at the Skills Center have vibes to spare.
I see people, but where are the cool ones you're talking about?
School is awesome. It's almost as neat as respecting your parents. The catch is you got to find those people yourself.
Okay, that makes sense. Maybe they'll be easier to find if I take up smoking outside of school.
No. Just sit with new people at lunch. Save experimenting for college.
For all seniors who are interested in class hoodies, please see DC Carbajal. He has designs and ideas, but he needs your opinions.
I'm sure you'll have a lot of trouble finding him in the hallway. And don't forget to pick up the snack bag after class today.
Mrs. Mogul would like to remind those of you who haven't joined the guidance office Google Classroom to do so ASAP. The code is, if you can't remember that, please ask your teacher.
We'd like to announce this month's Prestige status. The winners are Tyler White, you know, the new one, and Keishla Alameda. You can pick up your $25 gift card at Mr. McCollum's office.
Spirit Week starts Monday. I met with Lindsay, who gave us a scoop about the rest of the week. So Lindsay, can you tell me about Spirit Week next week?
Yeah, on Monday, it's Jersey Day, and basically you can wear your favorite team's jersey or your jersey that you have from a school. And then Tuesday is Twin Day. You can match with anyone you want to, really, your sibling, your friend. And then Nerd Day, you basically just dress like how you think a nerd would dress. And then Superhero and Supervillain Day is Thursday, and that's when you dress up as your favorite superhero or your favorite supervillain. And then Friday is Color Wars, and seniors wear black, juniors wear gray, sophomores are red, freshmen is blue, and teachers are tie-dye.
Now to Pawan with your weekend weather report.
Hey Skills, it's me Pawan, coming to you with the forecast for this week's weather. Today, it is going to be cloudy with a high of 68 degrees and a low of 56 degrees Fahrenheit. The chance of rain is 20%. On Friday, it's going to be partly cloudy with temperatures ranging from 70 degrees with a low of 60 degrees, and there is 20% chance of rain. On Saturday, the weather is sunny with a high of 74 degrees and a low of 65 degrees. We end this long weekend with Sunday's weather. The temperature will peak at 75 degrees with a 53-degree low. We will have showers and the chance of rain will be a high 70%. Whether or not you like it, that's the way it is. Have a great 3-day weekend, CSE. See you next week.
That's all for this week. Stay skillful and have a great long weekend.